this Lucha Libre six-man tag here on Thunder. What a crowd we have on hand. And how about the comments of Diamond Dallas Page? Diamond Dallas Page very serious about this matchup. And I have to say, and our hats off to DDP, we've said so many times he's a people's champion. And you can see when he said, Lee, that the fans want to see this, they responded. Diamond Dallas is giving the fans what they want. He's giving Benoit that title shot later on tonight. I think fans all around the world have an appreciation for an athlete that is willing and determined to put in the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears that a Diamond Dallas Page has put in to get to the level that he currently enjoys. Diamond Dallas Page, on the other hand, very quick to validate Chris Benoit for exactly the same thing. As DDP said, the guys in the back, the wrestlers, they understand what Chris Benoit has gone through. They understand that Chris Benoit deserves a shot. And he said, I wouldn't expect anything less of Chris Benoit if he weren't jacked to the moon. And that's coming up later today. DDP and Benoit. All I can say, fans, is buckle your chin straps. And now compare Diamond Dallas and his willingness to defend his title. Compare him to someone like Hollywood Hogan, Brain. And Hollywood Hogan doesn't want any part of Sting again, but neither man has the title in the big rematch coming up at Super Brawl 8.
Well, Hogan realizes he thrives on having the championship. And the only way he's going to get that, he's going to have to step in that ring with the Stinger. So we're going to see. It's put up or shut up time, Hogan. Let's see what you got. In the midst of the turmoil within the NWO that we will address at the conclusion of this matchup, it is back body drop, and Lizmark Jr. sending one of the Villanos down the middle rope, and a head scissor takeover. Lizmark, head of steam, back body drop, and a shoulder block. It's the team of Lizmark Jr., Super Calo, and Chavo Guerrero Jr. against Los Dos Villanos con Silver King. And we are going to see Lucha Libre style, which means you don't necessarily have to tag your partner. Once one man is on the floor, you have the liberty to step in, and that's exactly what's happening. You're seeing a six-man pinball machine tonight on Thunder. In the corner, Lizmark Jr. and Calo is up on top. Wow. What a great move that was. And a cover. Calo only got a one count. Incredibly enough, only a one count out of that great move. One more thing about talking about Hollywood Hogan and Sting. Wayne said that Hogan doesn't want any part of Sting, but you got to know that Sting, he's counting the days. He's marking off in his calendar to get to Hogan. Well, Sting, in our mind, in the mind of WCW fans around the world, is the world heavyweight champion. Hollywood Hogan contested that, thinking that JJ would turn the title back to him. But that was not the case. They got to wrestle for it, and they're going to do it almost 2 weeks away now. 2 weeks from this coming Sunday in San Francisco. Well, you saw Eric Bischoff told Hollywood Hogan that you're going to get the title back. They're going to hand it to you back. You're going to be the champion. You are the champion. You should be the champion. You'll always be the champion. He's blown so much smoke in this guy's ears that he believes it himself. Watch this by Chavo. Head scissor takedown. Silver King trying to pull himself up, but Chavo Jr. Here is a young man who wrestles with a tremendous amount of fire, vigor, and determination. Look at this. Great balance as well. Landed on his feet. A little showboating, but what's wrong with that now and then? And pounding the side of the head of Silver King, a drop kick. Guerrero gets better every time out. Doesn't he? You talk about coming in from the deep end of the gene pool. Chavo Jr. certainly is that. Cover. We got a one count only. Too close to the corner, and one of the Villanos. Here's the exchange without a tag. One man rolled to the floor that time, and one of the Villanos, Silver King, to the floor. Ooh. And a DDT. How about that from Villano 4? Now it shows you how badly and how much they love to compete. Villano 4 ran right into the corner with 3 men standing and pulled his opponent out. You never go into a corner with 3 guys standing there, but that's the way these guys wrestle. A guillotine leg drop, and that was really a guillotine leg drop with the back of the head up against the ropes. And now a tag. Looks like they're going to bring Silver King back in. At least I thought momentarily. Yep, they whipped him in. Here comes Silver King with that standing side kick of his. Loud crack to the chin of Super Calo. Triple team now. Double pickup. I wonder if the Steiner brothers were watching this, because the Villanos are also brothers. That's the way brothers work together. It's all about teamwork, Lee. You're right. And another kick that time. Big kick by Silver King. He went for Lizmark, who sidestepped him, and then he got sidestepped by one of the Villanos, and a knife edge chop. Tony, who's the legal man? Well, it's the 2 men in the ring, Brain. It's Lucha Libre rules. Tony, you win the pony. You just know all this stuff, don't you?
Well, been doing it long enough, putting up with you.
Watch that.
Suicide dive over the top.
Head to head.
And now it's broken down.
This is Thunder.
Chavo Jr. in the ring, and he's hooked here by Silver King. Tried a spin wheel kick, but Chavo with tremendous quickness. Tornado DDT.
Got him.
That's his move. That's his move. He needs a referee.
Where's
to make
Mickey?
a cover.
Mickey J.
Watch this, watch this.
That's psychosis. He's not in this match.
He's not in the match, you're right.
Ow!
There's his guillotine leg drop. And he's going to roll Silver King over.
What is going on in this lucha?
One,
No,
two,
no, no, no,
three, it's
no.
over. I can only go back to last week's matchup that Chavo Jr. had with Psychosis. A little payback from Psychosis, the meaning behind that, and he gives the Villanos and Silver King a win here on Thunder.
Refereeing a lucha libre match has got to be tough enough, but man, when Psychosis becomes involved, this thing got out of control.
The argument ensued, but to no avail. Mickey J was in an argument when all that happened, and the victory will stand for the Villanos and Silver King.